Hi guys, I'm FNAF here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the ruined Roxy action figure from Funko. And here is the box. It's, well, just the same as all the others. It's a bit wider though because she's got the tail. And yeah, it's just the same box, so let's just get into a review. So here is ruined Roxy, and my, she looks incredible. Like, let's just take a moment to appreciate this figure. Ruined Roxy, one of the main characters in Ruin, one of the most damaged animatronics in Ruin. What did we get before this? This piece of garbage. This figure is incredible. Just look at all the detail on it. This is honestly like the best FNAF action figure that exists. Wow. Anyway, let's get into a closer look. So, Ruined Roxy, will start off with her head. She has like the weird mask thing. She does, and from Help 1 to 2 and Ruin, with the little things you plug the Faz wrench into, and it looks really good. And you can see the teeth are painted, even some on the inside. There's like a second row of endo teeth that are painted as well, and it just looks really cool. Like, you just got the long strand of green hair as well, and on the back you can see like the back of the head still got like loads more endoskeleton, and then like just the hair compared to what we did have, which is just garbage. But anyway, it's on a ball joint, the neck, but I wouldn't recommend moving it too much because the neck joint is separate from the body, so if you look, it kind of bends it a bit, so I wouldn't recommend moving it. Same with Ruined Chica, it's like that as well. But anyway, moving on to the torso, it's, well, almost entirely endoskeletal, except for part of the suit still remains. And you can see some wiring, and a metallic dry brush would have looked good on a metal, to be honest. So it's not just plain old grey. And moving on to the arm, this is also just entirely grey because it's entirely endoskeleton. Oh, again, metal dry brush would have been nice. And with the other arm, it's got a bit of suit on it. So as you can see here, there's a little bit of a grey suit and then shoulder pad. Then on the other bit, it's all purple with a bit of endo. Sadly, mine is a bit defected, so the paint doesn't go all across this endo, but it's okay. And on this hand, she's got painted fingernails, some green ones, and then she has a waist joint, which is surprising, and then the tail moves as well, which I did not expect, and it's got like some red wires at the end. And for the legs, because of the lack of suit up here, because like she's only got the bottom half of her legs as a suit, she can fully sit down, which honestly I've never seen before in a FNAF action figure from Funko, because usually if I bring it out, it's Ruined Chica because of the suit here. You cannot really move the legs up and down much, but because of this you can move it like almost all the way back. It's like almost 180 degrees you're getting there, which is insane. And for the lower legs, it's going to be all purple, and it just looks really cool. The endoskeletal foot does move. It's on a swivel joint, and it moves up and down a little bit, but this other foot, you got full ball joint for this. This is awesome. I love how Funko decided to add ball joints onto the feet now, because we used to have no articulation in the foot at all, which was a bit annoying because that made it harder to stand figures up and pose them, but now it's so easy. Anyway, time for some comparisons. This is Ruined Roxy compared to the original Roxy from Funko, and you can just see how much they've improved, and it's just such a shame that this is a last wave, because they've only given us 3 Ruined characters, and for the last wave, I was kind of hoping that they'd do more for that, or at least do like a second wave with like 5 more figures with like Ruined Freddy, Ruined Monty, the Mimic, Glamrock Bonnie, and MXCS, Yeah, they'd all be really cool. And what also disappoints me is the lack of accessories with the more recent Funko figures, especially the Ruined Wave, because none of them have had accessories, and it just adds so much more to the figure and accessory. Anyway, for some more comparisons, we have, again, Huggy Wuggy. He's a little bit shorter this time. Or is he? I think it's just the way I've got Ruined Roxy stood. No, Ruined Roxy is taller than Huggy Wuggy, actually. That's surprising. Not many FNAF action figures have actually managed to beat that record yet. And then we have Blue. And then Ban. But anyway, that will be it for the review. I've reviewed all 3 of the Ruined action figures now. So, for a final comparison, let's just get them all together. They look incredible. This is Funko's best wave, easily. They put so much effort into these, and it's their last figures. It's a shame. I'm hoping Jazzwares, when they have the license to make action figures and stuff, they go back and make the other characters from Ruin eventually, which would be really cool, because we can't just have 3 characters from Ruin. We need all of them. Like, they didn't give us the Mimic, and he's like the main villain. Like, I mean, Ruin Chica's is cool and that, but I feel like we should have got the Mimic instead. And Eclipse, like, he's a fan favorite character, so I feel like they had to have him in. And then Ruin Roxy, she's like a really key character in the story of Ruin. So then, if I would change this wave, other than adding tons more characters to it, I'd swap Ruin Chica out for the Mimic, because, you know, you can't not have the Mimic. He's the main enemy of Ruin. And we're getting a new game all about him next year. But hopefully Jazzwares does a Mimic action figure, because that would be really cool. And, of course, whenever Jazzwares action figures come out, I will review them all on the channel. But anyway, this is my final Funko action figure review. There'll be no more Funko action figure reviews after this, which is quite sad, actually. I won't be reviewing them anymore, because they're not going to make them anymore. But the next reviews, well, I'm going to probably do some Godzilla content now on the channel, because I've noticed I did a poll and quite a few of you want some, so I'm going to get all the new Playmates Godzilla figures so I can review them for you guys. But anyway, that is it for today's review, guys. Bye.